Today's video, we are going to be installing this cool American flag and hitch lock. So if you have a hitch that you want to be able to install, normally you'd be using something like this, but someone can steal your hitch really easily, and so this is going to help prevent that. So there's a couple pieces on here. You have the locking mechanism. Let's go ahead and make the camera go a little lower there. Ooh, this is really heavy duty. I did not realize that this was so nice. I thought this was plastic, but this is actually metal. That's really, really nice. Okay, and then you have the locking mechanism. So you can install this with the flag, and then when you actually need to install the trailer hitch, you have that part as well. Let's go ahead and just double check that these keys are the right ones, and make sure you put one of these on an extra keychain that you can get. So I'm assuming that you probably just push. You actually need to unlock it. And then once it pops out, that means it's unlocked. So now it can push in, and then you go ahead and lock it, okay? And then these are adjustable little rubber parts so you have an anti-rattle, which is really important. It's a huge benefit for something like that. So let's go ahead and install this. It looks like there's a foam backing on here that you can go ahead and install. So we're gonna go ahead and do that so it doesn't rattle. It's just adhesive. Pull that off, slide it on, and then it says go ahead and remove the film. Ooh, look at that American flag. Ooh, la la la, America. Look at that, that's so nice. Okay, and then you go ahead and slide this in. I'm gonna go ahead and change angles so you can actually see what I'm doing. Going a little lower here, we're gonna go ahead and slide this in. Till it pops out the other side. And then the cool thing is I was showing you the lock part of it. So if it's popped out like this, you don't actually need to put the key in. And then we're just gonna go ahead and slide this on. I need both hands. And boom, you're locked in place right there, just like that. And now it's locked. And that looks really nice. That looks so snazzy. I really like that. And let's go ahead and try it on the trailer hitch part, using it a trailer hitch. Obviously, it's the same process. We went ahead and removed that, and then you have this part, and then we're gonna go ahead and pop this on. I wanna thank the company for sending this out. If you're interested in this product, I definitely recommend getting a trailer hitch that locks, especially if you have something that's valuable. You don't want them to be able to just slide that out and get whatever you're trying to get. So, I hope you have an incredible day.